What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be, welcome to another episode. I keep forgetting to do that. Dang it! Anyway, today, I decided to talk about something that, I thought of while I was working. So, I decided, let me talk about it anyway. Pretty much, okay, so it's going to be one thing that everyone always talks about, or at least makes jokes about and stuff, is when you're a car guy, why are you always broke? I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Your wants to build a race car or a show car come before literally anything else, and your priorities somehow get flipped around and they become backwards. Yes, we all know this is true. I've fallen victim of it. I'm paying everything. I'm done. Like, I've got to that point where I've pretty much paid everything off. Now, the thing is, when that happens, most people, all they think about is, what car parts can I buy? I want to do this, and this to my car, and I want to have it done by this time, and this time, and this time. I have enough money on my credit card to do this, and this. If you really think about it, that's exactly what happens. Most people with common sense, alright, they figure out a way on how to pay for it while still paying all the other stuff that they need to pay for. Most people that don't really have common sense max out their credit cards and they're like, okay, well, I only owe this much, and this much. I'm just gonna keep making this payment, screw this payment. I'm gonna pay this. And they forget, they have other bills to pay for. Literally, I've seen people go to the point where they're gonna go eat ramen noodles for a whole month because they're saving money to buy either the next part they want to buy, or they gotta pay that credit card debt. A lot of people realize that when they make those kind of payments to pay everything off, because they realize, oh shoot, I spent way too much money on my car. I gotta do this, and this to get it done, and they'll do it. They'll get those things done. A lot of people have done it that way. I've come across people that have done that, and they won't tell you, they honestly, nobody will tell anyone, like any of their friends or anyone that they just met their financial statements. Obviously, no one's going to do that. But the thing is, a lot of times it's easy to figure it out based on, you're not supposed to judge people, but based on the way they live, the way they do things, and what they do. And then all of a sudden they just start spending like crazy on a car or something, buy parts they can't really afford. It's kind of obvious that they literally just maxed out their credit card and they're like, okay, I'm going to find a way to pay for this after I buy it. Most people will figure that out, but the people that do it, they don't think that other people figure that out really quickly, But the thing is, in order to do something like that, you gotta be pretty dumb, honestly. I've seen people do that all the time, and it's just not worth it. And, it's fine in the beginning, I guess, mainly when you're in college, you're learning the ideas of having a lot of responsibilities and a lot of bills to pay for and stuff like that. You're learning the whole concept of it, and that's fine. It's good to know those kind of concepts. I'm still learning those concepts. Obviously, I'm still paying credit card bills and stuff. us are perfect when it comes to that. Obviously, the best thing to do is get your credit score as high as you could and keep it that way. Now, best thing to do is, I learned this after a while, if you actually have the money for it, don't put it on a credit card, pay for it in cash. If, like, let's say a retailer that's selling you a certain part is maybe 20, I want to say 15 miles or so away from you, maybe it's like a 20-minute drive, it's probably better to go to the bank, pull out the cash, drive the 20 minutes or so to get there, and just pay for it in cash. It's a lot easier that way, and it works out better because yes, you could buy it through a credit card and not have to do anything, but here's the thing, you gotta pay it back later. So, best thing to do, most people don't realize it because all they're thinking is, because race car, I want to finish my race car. You know, a lot of people do that. You know, they think about, okay, race car or house, race car or bills, race car or bills. Well, the thing is, your heart wants to go towards race car, but your mind is telling you, pay bills. Bills always come first, honestly. When it comes to paying stuff, bills always come first. Pay the bills, pay your debts, pay all that stuff first before you can go do anything else. And honestly, it's more rewarding once you pay everything off. So, if you can get that taken care of, go ahead and do it. Anyway, I'm going to be signing off as to why people are broke most of the time when it comes to paying their bills, because they end up racking up such a huge, gigantic car bill that they need to pay off on their credit cards, and they don't realize it until way later when they're at the point where they almost can't even afford it anymore, and they developed a giant spending problem. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video whenever I make it, if I make it. No, basically I'll see you in the next video whenever I do make it. So, later guys.